Hi, welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys? How's it going? I hope y'all are doing good. Let's see. Who took my first today? Ren. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Ren, for taking my first today. It makes me very, very happy that you could be my first. Then for daily pillows, we've got Ren, we've got Jeremy, we've got Gothosaurus, Alex, Marsh, Vivi, Lev, Morgan, and Coffee. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see you again. Yes, nice to see you again too. Hope you guys are doing good. Hi, Ren. Yeah, let's go ahead and see who we got in the queue so far for the tarot readings. So far we're starting off with Ren, who wants a general reading. And then after Ren, there's Gothosaurus, who wants a love reading. Alex, who wants a love reading. Lev wants either a love or gender reading. Okay. And then Marsh wants a general reading. Oh, you redeemed it twice, Love. We're gonna give away one of your slots later then. I see you redeemed it twice. May I join your list? Yeah. It's 5 channel points to redeem a tarot reading. Which, I mean, if you follow, you get like 300, or if you just wait 5 minutes, you get like 10. So, there you go. But yeah, that's how you join in. I finally catch your streams. Hi, Seikatsu. Welcome in. Oh, Seikatsu, I wanted to ask, can you like DM me your Infinity Nikki friend code? Or are you, what server are you on, I guess is the question. I don't know if we can add each other. I'm on the North America server, so I probably can't. Fuck, I just realized that. Oh, sorry, Twitch glitched out and closed and reopened it. Yeah, no problem. We'll just raffle off the extra slot that you redeemed to somebody else later. Can we ask about a specific person? You can, but I mean, I'll do my best. You can ask about like, you know, your relationship with a specific person, and I'll do my best for that. I'll do my best. But yeah, I don't need to be an oracle to predict we're gonna have a pleasant time tonight. Oh my god, J-Bomb. No, I'm on Asia. Oh no! I have other friends that are on the Asia server too. It's such pain, dude. It sucks. It sucks that I can't add them. Oh, that's so sad. It's okay, it's okay. No worries. Alright, well, we're gonna start off with the first reading, which is Ren's. Ren wants a general reading. Ren, you're also subbed, so do you also want an oracle card? I need to drink some water, dude. It's so fucking dry today. Yeah? Okay. I gotta stay hydrated. Ooh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and start shuffling. Let's see what we got for you. For your general reading. Don't fall. There we go. I'm good. This is my first time to witness a tarot reading stream, so I'm curious to see what it's like. Oh my gosh, I'm your first. I'll do my best to be extra impressive then. No, it's just chill. I have a very simple approach to my tarot readings. Like you can see on the screen, I put all of my cards on the screen for you guys to see, and I just do 3 card readings. So very, very simple. I don't do any fancy like structures or anything like that. Oh, Midnight Rain, Quincy, huh? It's a pretty interesting name. Sounds very like something you'd hear in Shakespeare, like Sir Quincy. All right, let's see what we got for you, Ren. There is an ice cube in Hawkins. 0 chill. No, what do you mean? I'm so chill. I'm so chill. I even try to turn some of the more readings into something at least slightly positive. I do my best. I do my best to interpret them as best I can. It's not me who has no chill. Sometimes it's the cards. I'm just reading what the cards say, dude. That's all. Let's see what we got. Oh. 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 Okay, and now let's grab your oracle card. I'm a little bit of a mess. It's because I got my blanket on. My blanket's inhibiting my movement. Oh my god, Indy's reading gave me the courage to pursue the one I love, so all the best to you. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I did that? This is news to me. The first time I'm hearing it. Y'all are just trying to hype me up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let me scooch that over so we got more room. All right, we are starting right off the bat with a lot of very, very strong ass fucking cards. So let's go ahead and put these up on the screen for you, Ren. Starting with, first of all 3 of your tarot cards are major arcana. So pretty big stuff happening for you right now. Starting with that one, and then we follow it up with this one, and then we follow it up with this one. Alrighty, so we've got all of the cards for you, Ren, for your general reading. In order of left to right, we have Death, we have the Reverse Sun, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. And then for your oracle card, we have Hearth. So, oh my god, those fucking eyes, dude. They're like piercing. All right, well, let's start with the Death card, right? Death sounds scary, but it's just a card about cycles, new beginnings. When one thing ends, a new thing begins, right? And I feel, honestly, to me, right off the bat, to me, this feels like almost like a career lifestyle reading, right? Like it was a general reading, but to me this feels very much like the main focus on your mind is your career lifestyle, and so that's kind of reflected in this reading as well. We start with the Death card, the end of one thing, the start of something new, breaking out of bad habits and having new beginnings, right? It's also a very fitting card for the end of year. It is too, yeah. I mean, the end of one year, the start of a new year. Yeah, that's the Death card. You can see here with the pine cones, right? The pine cones fall off the tree, right? But then they grow into a new tree, right? And then we followed up with the Reverse Sun, which to me just kind of screams too much. It's too much. It's too painful. It's too much. Everything is just too much. It's too hot, it's too bright, it's too painful, it's very aggressive. It's very, to me, it almost feels a little bit like burnout, right? You go out into the sun is wonderful. It gives you some vitamin D, it gives you, you know, all of the things your skin needs, but too much sun, you get a sunburn, you get cancer, right? too much of anything is no good. And to me, it feels like right now you're feeling very much burnt out, very overwhelmed. And that's really sort of getting back to you. And it's really starting to sort of affect you in a way that maybe it's making you feel overly, just like maybe a little bit, maybe like you're a little overly aggressive right now too. I'm very averse to being called out in the sun right now. Yeah, the reverse sun was the one that immediately stuck out to me here. But we do also follow it up with the Wheel of Fortune, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is also sort of tying into the sense of cycles and change and also evolution, right? Things are changing, but they're changing in a way that's overall better. It takes time. But, you know, a stroke of good luck helps you find the balance you need. You can see it's sort of like the medicine wheel here. You need different things in your life rather than just one singular thing to all bring you to balance and to bring you into good health, right? If you only have, you know, for instance, like fucking peanut butter to eat, technically, yeah, it has all of the nutrients you need to survive. But if the only thing you ate is peanut butter, you would go fucking insane, right? Right? Nobody wants that. You want that variety. You need, you know, you need some sauteed vegetables, but maybe you also need some like grilled meat, but then you also need like some chocolate, you know? Every little bit is necessary for the wholeness of yourself, right? Like, man cannot live on bread alone. You need other things, other substance, other spices in your life. Are you saying I shouldn't be eating chocolate cakes all day, every day for a whole week? No, no, you should not, run. That is not good for you. A little bit of chocolate cake is good. It's good for your heart. It's good for your soul. But a lot of chocolate cake all the time is not good for your heart. It's not good for your soul. It's not good for your body. It's not good for you. Everything in moderation, but you still need everything, right? It's like the idea that being only happy all the time is worse than being happy a lot of the time, but also having the other emotions. You need the full spectrum of emotions to fully appreciate when you feel happiest, right? Because if every day is feeling the happiest, then like no day is feeling the happiest. Do you feel me? Also, hi, Condorcito. Is the queue open? I think it should be. It should still have some slots open. Let me see. Let me check. I think so. Also, hi, Nortania. I gotta go over here to check. Yeah, we still got slots open. At least one. And we have one raffle slot confirmed. Yeah, there you go, Condorcito. But yeah, so overall, just immediately with this tarot reading, it feels like maybe you're feeling a little burnt out. You're feeling a little bit like everything around you is way too much. And too much of what was initially a good thing is starting to make you feel a little sick. And you need a little bit of variety. You need a little bit of the spice of life. You need a little je ne sais quoi to kick things up for you right now. And I think I saw you mention in chat that you were also looking into maybe getting like a part-time job or something like that. I think that would be great for you. I think that would be fantastic for you to have a little something extra, right? To sort of break up the monotony of what your day can be. So Oka, hi Oka. How are you? Welcome in the Oka forest. How are all of Oka's little leaves doing today? Also, oh my god, Melon Nomad, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Big AMDC, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. We double rated. Oh my god. Wait, who double rated? I only see you. Am I crazy? Who double rated? It's only showing that Oka rated. Oh, I rated on Twitch and on YouTube? Oh my god. Cola! Hi, Cola! I was AFK, I didn't know. Sorry. Well, welcome in, Sammy. You're here now. Strap the fuck in. Oh my god. I forgot you can rate on YouTube. Yeah, hi, Oka Oka. The Oka Forest gives their love on YouTube as well. Gotta show off the goods. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for the sub, Oka, for 19 months. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you. YouTube Raid is so unnecessarily dumb, honest to God. Oh, yeah, that sounds painful. It sounds really fucking painful, dude. Oh, right, but Ren, we go to your oracle card, right? Your oracle card is Hearth, which is safety, it's comfort, and it's spiritual connection. Again, I feel like these cards are really honing in that you need comfort, you need warmth, you need spice in your life. Right now, things are feeling too much. They're feeling like everything is overwhelming you, and the specific singular thing you're kind of focusing on a lot right now is kind of overtaking everything else in your life. The Hearth card is telling you, hey, you need to relax, you need to wind down, get cozy by the fireplace, you know, drink some nice warm tea, and find somebody to talk with next to the fireplace, right? Because Hearth is about bringing the people you love together around the warmth of the fireplace and conversing, right? It's about having that comfort of the community, of the home, right? And I think that's the key thing you need here, because right now it feels like everything's just too much for you and it's kind of driving you insane. Yeah. So I hope that helps, Ren. Fingers crossed. Also, hi, Sat. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, there you go. The first reading of the night complete. Check. I always do. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. Let's see here. Who is next? Next up, we've got the Saurus with a love reading. Yeah, of course, Ren. Anytime, anytime. You here, got the Saurus? Hi. Okay. All right, and we're doing a love reading for Gothosaurus. So let's see what we got for you. Hi, Obedient. Welcome in. Getting your daily pillow. Oh my god, 185. You're so close to 200. That's crazy. I still don't even think about what I'm going to stream tomorrow. I didn't even think about it at all. I said yesterday I was going to think about what I was going to stream for Friday. Not a single thought went into my head after I ended it. Nikki, we could stream Nikki, actually. We could. Also, I love your style there. You're just so mystical. I love it. Aw, thank you, Melanoma. That's so sweet of you. I'm so glad. I mean, we could stream Nikki. I kind of want to see if I can find any more Christmas Otome games I could potentially play. Because the Yandere Santa game was so fucking fun. I don't know if there's any more, but I'll have to look and see if I can find any. I think it'd be a blast. But if not, maybe we'll play Nikki. We'll see. Yeah, cozy Nikki stream. The thing is, though, low-key, I'm running out of shit to do. I have scoured the world for as many chests and as many sketches as I can possibly find. I've got like 240 or 50 whim stars. I'm like level 38. I'm running out of shit to do in the game. I've done so many quests that I'm done with the main story. I'm done with the main story quests and get that it had to be Christmas Otome games. Well, it's just because, Christmas is next week and I really like the holidays. Which, speaking of, because of Christmas, Saturday in the Discord for movie night, we are watching Barbie and the Nutcracker. Banger. Absolute banger. It's so fucking underrated, you guys. If you have not seen Barbie and the Nutcracker, okay, you need to come watch it with us. Finally peak. Yeah, dude, it's so fucking good. The OG Barbie movies are still fucking classics to this day, dude. I'm not fucking with you. Bardi's nuts. Oh my god, Xenos. How could you say that? But yeah, the Rat King's voiced by Tim Curry, so that's how you know it's a banger. It's good. Watch it all the time. Is it good? Yeah, it's good, dude. It's so fun. So we're gonna be watching that on Saturday in the Discord. Try to find Christmas Otome games in Steam, but they just give me hentai ones. Yeah, I can't play that on stream. I can't play hentai games on stream, unfortunately. In my downtime, though. No. Let me wash dishes. I don't know how long the tater reading is. True. It's gonna be a while, probably. Don't worry. No stress. Tim Curry's in the movie? Yes, Tim Curry is in Barbie and the Nutcracker. He voices the Rat King, which is the main antagonist of the play The Nutcracker. It's also, the music in Barbie and the Nutcracker is performed by like a proper professional orchestra too. I think it's like the Philharmonic Symphony does like all of the classical music for it too. So the music's good. What the fuck, I watched that movie in a long minute. Yeah, you gotta watch it with us, Nartania. You gotta watch it with us. It's such a good movie. Alright, let's see what we got for Gothosauruses. Love reading. I've been shuffling these for a while. Oh. That's an interesting final card in this reading. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these up on the screen for you. Starting with, we got Zawarudo. Then we've got okay, how about I drop this list of games and games Rex, and I don't know if any will tickle your fancy. That's fine. Apparently one based on a Christmas Hallmark movies. Oh my god, wait, that's so up my alley. I've been binge watching all of the cheesy Christmas Hallmark movies. I watched a cowboy Christmas Hallmark movie. It's like off-brand. It's like, fuck, what was it called? It was like a Cowboy for Christmas or something like that. Dude, it was so fucking funny. It was so funny. All right. And the plot twist for it was fucking wild too. All right, hold on. I gotta focus. We need the last card, which is, there we go. Okay, I got all the cards. Is it a big city gal in this uptown cowboy? Okay. So the story is, the girl was originally a cowgirl, right? She grew up in a family of cowboys and she's a cowgirl, and then her mom died or whatever, and her dad refused to let her take over the family business because it's man's work. It's not fit for a girl or whatever, you know? And so she's like, you know what? Fine. You don't want me to handle the family business, the only thing I've ever loved. I'm gonna go to New York and I'm gonna make a name for myself. And she becomes the closer, you know, like she's the big business lady who works in real estate now, and she manages to get everybody to say yes to buying the homes and or selling or whatever the case is. Whatever she wants them to do, they say yes to, basically. So she's become infamous, right? And now, oh my goodness, they got a new client and they want to close in on a deal that's in her old hometown in Arizona. Oh my gosh, she's got to come home for Christmas. She does, and she's got some tight tension between her family and her, but she's here only purely for business, and it's with the hot cowboy neighbor who does not want to sell his family farm, even though he is massively massively in debt. Also, he's a single father and he's taking care of his mother too. So, you know, like family man kind of guy. And so she's like convincing him, and he's like, yeah, your family, they're also trying to buy my farm. So if you, and like there's like a lot of finagling, blah blah blah. And she basically finally convinces him. And she does like a whole like background check to make sure that the company that she's like doing the closing for is not her family. And she's like, okay, this isn't under my family's name. If you close the deal with us, then you know my family won't get your farm, right? And so he's like, fine, okay. But plot twist, her father used a shell company and kept it a secret so she wouldn't know that she was actually closing the deal for him for the farm. And now the cowboy that she's been developing a relationship with and getting super close to is like, you betrayed me. I knew I couldn't trust y'all's family. I knew y'all were nothing but good nothings. And she's like, no, you have to understand. I had no idea. I would never do this to you. Right? You know, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the father was like, I did this so I could give the farm to you. And she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, I bought the shell company. I hid it from you because I wanted to see you come home for Christmas. And I knew you were destined for greater things than just our family farm. So I did all of this. I got you a nice bonus, and the farm is yours to do as you please. And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, so she takes her now owned family farm, and she's like, all right, I'll give you back your farm. I'll sell your farm back to you for $1. And he's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? You own my farm now and you're just gonna sell it back to me for a literal fucking $1? And she's like, it's because not only do I love you, but what I want is I wanna work on the business end of things, but you can take care of actually owning the place and raising your family here, and you love this place, and I can't take it from you, but I also still want to be a part of it. We can be business partners. Yeah, the psycho parent was crazy in this. Also, the entire time, I think her name's like fucking Elizabeth or something, but she specifically only goes by like Lizzie. It's something like that. I don't remember what her name is, right? And so her father will straight up call her like Elizabeth. Like he'll call her by her full name. She'll be like, my name's Lizzie, Dad. And he'll be like, that's not what your mother named you. And she's like, that's the name I've been going by since I was 15. And you refuse to call me. So he's basically dead naming his daughter, who's been using the same name for like at least 10 years now, minimum. She's got to be like minimum 25 in this. We don't actually know how old she is, but I just assume she's like minimum 25. She's probably like in her 30s, which means she's probably basically dead names her. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. If you go by a specific name and you've gone by a specific name for so long, I mean, even if she was born a woman and it's, she's still a woman, he's still choosing to use the wrong name on her. My mom fucking calls me by my preferred name too, dude. Like, my mom's been calling me by my preferred name since fucking high school. Like, no fucking problem, dude. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Anyways, so she ends up with the cowboy happily ever after. She's repaired relations with her family because her dad also, when he gives her the deed to the cowboy farm that he tricked her into getting bought for him, he also calls her by her preferred name. So he also calls her Lizzie. He's like, I did this for you, Lizzie. And she's like, I never asked for this, Dad. All I wanted was to run our family business because that's all I cared about. That was the thing I was so passionate about. And he took it from me because I'm a girl. And he's like, I didn't do it because you're a girl. I did it because you were destined for greater things. And me and your mama knew that. Yeah. Anyways, it was a wild fucking movie. Yeah. Yeah, chosen name is important, dude. Yeah. I mean, she'd been using that name for so fucking long, too, so. Anyways, where were we? We were doing a romance reading. Anyways, it was a fun movie. It was a fun movie. I love those cheesy Christmas Hallmark movies. They're so ridiculous. All right, so, got Thesaurus for your love reading. In order of left to right, we've got the World. We've got the Knight of Cups, and we have Strength, which I think is a really interesting card to get here for a love reading, right? So we immediately start off with the World. The World is a card of achievement. It's a card of success. It's a card of change and travel. It feels like you're really sort of finding your way in who you are and who you want to be, especially in terms of like relationships. It feels like it's taken a while, but you've kind of like come to the place where you know what you want in a relationship, and you're very strongly aware of what it is that you're looking for in a partner, right? You know what kind of relationship you're seeing. You probably already have a lot of these details taken care of in your mind of like, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for this, I'm not looking for this, right? And you're sort of keeping all that in mind. You know who you are. You feel pretty confident in who you are as well in a relationship and what you can do. And that's key here, especially if you're looking for a relationship, right? And I'm not sure if this is talking about necessarily you, but maybe it's talking about the person that pairs well with you, actually, which is the Knight of Cups, which is honestly kind of a hopeless romantic, very, very sweet, very artistic, very imaginative, very much a dreamer, somebody who is willing to let their emotions overflow for you, somebody who's got a lot of love to give, and they are specifically looking to give it to you. That's kind of what you're looking for, and I feel like that's the kind of person you mesh the best with, is that very much like artistic, imaginative, dreamy, hopeless romantic type, which is very cute, very sweet. I love that. I love that. But then interestingly, we have the Strength card. And the Strength card is normally like an encouragement card, right? Because the Strength card tells you you have the strength to get through any ordeal. This is the card that tells you no matter what life throws at you, you have enough power and enough ability to get through it and to make it out the other side, right? That's what the Strength card is, which I'm not sure if you're either just like looking and you feel like you're not gonna find anybody, and you feel like maybe my standards are too high and I'm not gonna ever find anybody, nobody's ever gonna want to be with me. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it feels like the card's kind of telling you like, hey, you just gotta stick it out. You just gotta stick it out. You just gotta keep going. You're gonna make it through this. You are so strong. You are so incredible. You are gonna get through this. You are so much more amazing and whole as you are as a person without even realizing, right? Because I mean, we look at the world, right? The world is whole, it's completion, right? As you are right now, you are already a whole and complete person, full of strength and love and incredible emotions and feelings. And sure, you're looking for love, but you're not looking for your other half. You're looking for another person who complements you, who fits well with you, but they're not making you whole because you're already whole. And I think that's sort of the key takeaway from this reading is like, you are already wonderful and incredible as you are right now. So hold out with strength, knowing that you will eventually find, the person who matches you best. So even if it doesn't happen or come right away, the cards are definitely encouraging you that you've got a lot of really wonderful traits and you're already amazing. It's just a matter of timing at this point, of just waiting for the right time. But yeah, I hope that helps. Maybe that gives you some reassurance, Gathosaurus. It definitely feels like the cards are kind of encouraging you a bit and sort of reminding you, probably of what you already are aware of, Yeah. So let me drink my water. I love my little space heater, but it's so dry. It's only dry air. Thank you, Lazy, for the hydrate. And welcome in. Okay. That's good water. That's good water. Alrighty. Next up, we've got Alex. Alex, are you here? Hi, Alex. And you also want a love reading, and you're subbed, so did you also want an oracle card with it? How to drive home. Oops. I read something else. I was reading my DMs. I accidentally read my DMs out loud instead of chat. Whoopsie poopsie. Good thing that wasn't sensitive information. Oh, so hi, CJ. And yep, you want an oracle card? Okay, I got you. I was like, oh, I got a DM, let me check. I was like, oh wait, that's not something I'm supposed to read out loud. We're good. Sorry for interrupting, but where am I on your list? Yeah, let me read out the cue for you. So we're doing Alex's reading right now. Then after Alex, we have Lev. And then after Lev, we have Marsh. And then after Marsh, we have you, Midnight Rain. And then after Midnight Rain, we've got Condorcito. Then we've got Poppy. And then we've got Seikatsu. And then we have one raffle slot for sure as well. Let me see. I'm trying to see if we have any more slots that need to be taken or not. I'm double checking. Okay, yeah, all of them have been claimed. So yeah, so we're getting there. We got a couple people, just a couple people ahead of you. If you need to like get up, get a snack, go to the bathroom, stuff like that, you got plenty of time if you need to do that. You know, make yourself a quick little dinner. I'm a bit of a yapper, so don't worry. Yeah, no problem. All right, so we go with Alex's love reading. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So let's see what we got for your love reading, Alex. That tells me I should never read my DMs while I'm live on stream. I went into streamer mode where I have to read everything I see out loud. So love reading for Alex. Get back in my hand. There we go. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Alright. And now let's grab your oracle card. I bet tower. It is not the tower. It is not the tower. It is, and it is an interesting set of cards though. You'll see. Yeah, no tower. Oh. Weirdly fitting with this oracle card. Okay, let's go ahead and put these up on the screen for you, Alex. When you say oh, it's usually I say a lot of things. I make a lot of little noises. Damn, I wonder if we'll get the tower today. I don't know. We still got a few readings left. Never know. Let's go ahead and put the first card up, which is... No, that's the indies. That's interesting noise. I feel like we need like a bingo card for all of the specific noises I make during tarot. Also, hi Uzernam, how are you? And then the third card. There we go. I'm good. I'm glad. more water sippy. Okay. So, Alex, for your love reading, in order of left to right, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Empress, and we have the Seven of Swords. And then for your Oracle card, we have Winter. Also, hi, Mitha. Welcome in. So we start with the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is very abrasive, very sharp, very pokey, very much like, keep away, stay away from me. Don't come close, right? Which is very interesting for a love reading because it's very prickly. This is, the plant on here is stinging nettle. So it's very much known for keeping others away, but it does so out of protection for itself, right? It's pushing other people away because it doesn't want to get hurt, right? And that's the key thing here. It's supposed to be protective, but sometimes our protecting coping mechanisms end up hurting us in the long term and not actually being beneficial, right? I can't let you get close, yeah. So it is this feeling of like, you want to be close to people, but you're also, maybe you're scared of the rejection, or maybe you're scared of things not working out. So it almost feels like you reject people before they can reject you, because then you have the upper hand. Then you can be like, no, I rejected them. They didn't reject me. So it's a way of protecting yourself, but in a way it damages you more than it helps you, because if you're rejecting people before they can reject you, then they haven't rejected you yet. You're pulling the trigger so fast that people can't even get close to you to even see if they don't want to reject you, you know? And sometimes that kind of gets in the way, especially with love. I mean, yeah, but I'm not saying like you're physically rejecting them, but maybe in your mind you're like, no, I shouldn't get too close to this person. No, I shouldn't get too attached to this person. Because what if they don't like me? What if they decide they don't want to hang out with me anymore? What if they decide this? So before that even happens, I'm not going to let my heart get too attached to them. I'm not going to let myself become too close to this person, because I don't want to risk getting attached and liking them only for them to tell me that they're not interested and hurt me. So I won't even develop these feelings. I'm actively avoiding developing these feelings so that I won't get hurt later down the line. That's one way of rejecting somebody before they reject you, right? Is saying, I won't even let myself have these feelings for somebody else, right? And then we followed up with the Empress, which feels like maybe there is a particular person that you're kind of doing this about, a specific person who is warm and creative and nurturing and like very regal, and you're almost convincing yourself, I can't fall in love with this person. I can't do it. I don't want to risk liking them that way. And it feels like you're almost convincing yourself, I can't like this specific person, right? And in a way, it's like, it really is like you're trying to talk yourself out of having this crush on this person that maybe you've already started to develop, you know? There is this feeling of like, you're already kind of feeling like, oh God, oh no, I'm starting to think about them that way. I need to change my thought process so it doesn't go too far, right? It's kind of what it feels like to me. And then that brings us to your Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is a card of this isn't a really great plan in the long term. If you're gonna like somebody, you're gonna like somebody. And trying to force yourself out of liking somebody that you like is just, in general, not super good practice and not really helpful in the long term for a lot of this stuff. So I feel like it really is this feeling that you just gotta come to terms with what's actually happening and maybe formulate a different game plan. But you see here again, there's this sense of like warning and protecting from incoming danger with the Seven of Swords too, because this is foxglove, and foxglove is very much something that's supposed to signal that danger is nearby. You're using it to protect you, to keep you safe, right? So there's this feeling of like you're doing your best to try to protect yourself, to protect your heart, to protect your feelings, and maybe you feel like you're also trying to protect them because maybe you're like, they don't want to hear me confess to them. They don't want to hear me tell them that I like them that way, right? And it feels very much like you're trying to convince yourself of every possible reason why you shouldn't feel this way towards this person. But you kind of already do, right? If you're trying to talk yourself out of liking somebody, that means you're already liking them, you know? And then we followed up with your Oracle card, which is winter, right? It's an ending, it's recharging, and it's reflection. I think now with the new year coming up is the perfect time to really stop and think about who you are as a person and who you want to be in the upcoming year, right? New year, new you, new opportunities for you to, you know, start something new, to become who you want to be, especially in terms of relationships. And maybe that's taking the plunge, maybe that's taking the risk, maybe that is telling them how you feel and being vulnerable and being open to being hurt. As scary as that is to say, you have to be open to being hurt in order to be proven wrong, right? That is absolutely the key thing. But to me, it feels like winter is, it's cold. Sometimes it feels really lonely. But after winter always comes spring, right? The snow starts to thaw, you know, spring, all of the new plants start to come. This could be the chance for you to get through the rough period so you can finally have your spring of love. And I think it's really up to you to really stop and think about why you do what you do, and is it really helping you, you know? I think taking that into account might help a lot. But what if I love winter? Well, this is like a metaphorical winter. It's not a physical winter. I do also love the winter season as well. But this is like a metaphorical winter, you know? But yeah, I hope that helps. Maybe that gives you something to think about, Alex, in terms of love and relationships and vulnerability and trusting people, you know? But yeah, there you go. There you go. Alrighty. Next up, we've got love. I've arrived. Hi, Poppy. Lev DaCosta, are you here? And while I wait for a response, I'm gonna sippy sip more water. I'm like halfway through my giant glass of water. Whole lot of love? Yeah, it's because it's cold. Everybody wants somebody to cuddle with. That's why. When it gets colder, you want somebody to cuddle with more. So then you start thinking about love. It's very common, very common. Also, it's also the season where a lot of breakups happen, which is crazy. That Christmas season is when a lot of breakups happen. I was actually broken up with during a winter break like a couple years ago. So yeah, for some reason, that's just a very common season for that. It happens. It happens. Love, are you here? Also, almost getting into the new year, so fresh beginnings. True. Definitely fresh beginnings. All right. I think Lev is AFK, so we're going to skip them for now, and we'll go to the next person. So, next person is Marsh. Marsh, are you here? Hi, Marsh. And Marsh wants a general reading. So let's do it. Let's see what we got for your general reading, Marsh. The ex that broke up with India would be ashamed if we made a curse. Nah. They will get their karma. They will get their karma. They did a lot of crazy shit. Breaking up with me during Christmas was not the worst thing they did in that relationship. It was not the worst thing they did in that relationship. Are we not all here in this plane of existence? True. Hi, Ghost Popper. Welcome in. No, because it was really, even though it happened, and I was really sad because I had plans to actually spend Christmas with them and their family. I was really bummed out about it. Another one of my friends literally invited me to spend Christmas with them and their family when they heard about it. So, you know, fuck the person who dumped me during Christmas, but I had a lot of really wonderful people surrounding me that I could rely on and trust. And that friend got me some fuzzy socks and a blanket, and I still have them. I still have those fuzzy socks, and I still have that blanket. And we hung out, and we got to eat some gumbo and rice, which was so good, dude. I love gumbo. And we played Soul Calibur 4. It was a good time. We got to relax and just have fun, and it helped take my mind off of things, you know? Also, oh my gosh, Ghost Pupper, what the fuck? What the fuck? Thank you so much for the $50. Thank you. I did not expect that at all. Holy shit. This really be the season of giving, huh? I feel like some bad vibes always be happening in winter. Yeah, but just as much as there's bad vibes, there's always good vibes too. As much as there's bad people and like mean people, there's just as many, if not more, good people in the world. And I think trying to focus your attention on the good memories and the good people you have when you think about the bad times is a good way to remind you, you know, that it wasn't all bad. Like I said, yeah, it sucked that I got dumped like right before Christmas, but I had a friend who immediately invited me to spend time with their family for Christmas, and their family graciously welcomed me in too. It was very last minute, but they let me stay with them for Christmas holiday for several days and like fed me, you know, and I got to be a part of their Christmas. And I mean, they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that at all, you know? But I think the fact that there were, you know, people doing all of that for me when I was going through a rough time is just a reminder that, yeah, sure, there's shitty people in the world, but there's way more nice people in the world than shitty people, you know? So sorry, I've been so busy, been doing big plans that should have been happening to you tonight. Oh my God. No worries. There's no stress. I know you've been busy lately, especially with like work stuff. You just gotta take care of yourself. You just gotta take care of yourself. Alright, let's see what we got for Marsh's general reading. Okay. Let's put these up on the screen for you, Marsh. Starting with... We got a lot of major arcana cards tonight. I feel like we don't nearly get this many usually. Alright, we got the first card. And then we've got the second card. And then we've got... What does major arcana mean? The joke's on you. I take care of myself by taking care of others. Restores my soul. You're so silly, Ghost Bumper. What does major arcana mean? Okay, so tarot cards are split into two different groups, right? You have the major arcana and you have the minor arcana. The major arcana are the more popular ones. That's like the Fool, the Magician, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, you know, all of those, the World, the Hermit. All of those are major arcana, right? They're like face cards, basically. And the minor arcana are the suits. So similar to like or normal playing card deck, you have 4 suits with Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack. Well, in this case, it's the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So there's 4 suits with all of those cards. Those are the minor arcana, right? So that's how it's kind of divided. Usually in pop culture, people reference the major arcana. So people usually know those. Like I said, the Fool, the World, the Hermit, High Priestess, all of those are major. So that's what it is. And then in readings, the major arcana tends to be more like, this is big. The major arcana are the pay attention to me, I'm kind of a big deal, I'm kind of important cards. They're kind of like the celebrity cards coming out of the woodwork for you. Because normally you're gonna get a lot of minor arcana cards, which are like your average fellas giving you some specific meanings. But the major arcana, you know, they come out, they do a little hair toss, they wave to the paparazzi cameras, wearing like their Louis Vuittons and like their Gucci, right? And they're like, hello, I have arrived. I have information about your future. That's the major arcana. So the fact we're getting so much major arcana today, I'm like, oh my god, it's like a fucking red carpet over here. How many major arcana we're getting? Oh, ads? Okay, no worries. We won't dive too deep into it until the ad break's over. No worries. Let me post that. I will wait until after ad break. Don't worry. Smiley face. Holy fuck. Forgot, it like logged me out on like my fucking chat version on here. Okay, I'll post it here. There we go. I'm so silly. I don't know why it logs me out. I have to log in later. I always forget. Yeah, we got all of the cards. Looking good, looking good. Beast game ad. Oh my god, that reminds me, dude. I saw a fucking article that said that Mr. Beast rented out the fucking pyramids of Giza for a YouTube video. Brother? You're renting out a literal historical landmark, one of the 7 wonders of the world that's one of the very few that still remains, so you can sleep with the literal dead bodies in the tombs? Like basically desecrating a gravesite for the sake of a YouTube video, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, that drove me bonkers reading that. I don't think any one singular person should be able to fucking rent out the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Personal hot take. And I think that's ridiculous. But yeah. All right, so you're back from the ad break, Marsh. Can you hear me now? Winner will be the king of duels, losers to the shadow realm. They get fucking killed instantly, banished to the shadow realm. This is why nobody's upset at Luigi. True. Like murder is bad. We should never condone murder. But I can see what did drive the factors for that to happen. I see and I understand the logic here, you know. I would never condone murder, but I see the guy's point. But I would never condone murder. You know? Renting the pyramids? Yeah, fucking crazy, dude. Fucking crazy. All right, so we're good. You're back, Marsh. Yeah, he's fucking. I saw an article. I don't know if it's true. I just saw the article. I can probably Google it and see if I can find more articles. Yeah, there's several articles. Mr. Beast to rent ancient Egyptian pyramids to explore parts that no one has seen. Explore anywhere in the Great Pyramids for 100 hours. Yeah, so. Mr. Beast, according to the archaeologist, denied renting the pyramids, insisting he merely had a filming permit. But also saying that he rented it, so I don't know. I don't think you should be doing a lot of shit there. But anyways, I came back with the wildest comment from you about unaliving. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say nothing. Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that. All right. Oh, but speaking of clips, we gotta look at our leaderboard, our clip leaderboard right now. Who's winning our clip leaderboard for this month? Starting strong. Tremor and Nortania are tied for first place right now. Tremor has Gaslighting Christmas, which, oh my god, that was during our Yandere Santa Claus Otome game, that clip. Then Nortania from yesterday, Dere the OG fanfic writer, both tied for first place. And then second place is also tied with Sammy the Gamer with my rendition of Toxic for Britney Spears, also during the fucking Yandere Santa game. And then Nortania, we got Nips. So Nortania's on here twice. Nortania killing it. That was also from, you know, Yandere Santa really helped us make a lot of memories. A lot of memories I'm sure none of us will ever forget. Am I right? Am I right? It's just so near and dear to all of our hearts. Very important to remember. Anyways, let's talk about your general reading, Marsh. Starting with, in order of left to right, we have the Hanged Man reverse. We have the High Priestess, and we have the Queen of Coins reversed. Hot take, Spirit's probably cool with their grave having a price tag. I mean, sure, but we'll see if they get the Curse of the Mummy, I guess. You never know. Dude, that would make a crazy YouTube video for Mr. Beast. We stayed at the pyramids of Egypt for 100 hours, and one of our losing contestants got cursed by the mummy. And it just like shows like one of like the fucking contestants just like screaming in like horror and pain as they clutch their head, just curled up in the fetal position against like the fucking brick of the pyramids. Anyways, wouldn't that be wild? Hey, they would absolutely make a YouTube video about that. And like cicadas start like spewing out of their mouth as they scream. Anyway. Starting with the reversed Hanged Man. So, the reversed Hanged Man is a card of... Well, normally the Hanged Man is a card of, like, introspection, looking deep within yourself, and then letting go of the things that are tying you down. But in its reverse, it's a little different. Blair Pharaoh Project. That's so fucking stupid. I love that. Yeah. Fuck, why do I want that so bad? But yeah, the reverse is a bit like sort of retreating inside yourself. It's a sense of like disillusionment. It's this feeling of maybe you're not fully understanding what is causing you to be weighed down, what is holding you back, right? That's kind of what the reverse Hanged Man is about. It's like you're almost blind to what's tying you down, and you need to cut yourself free if you want to move forward. But in order to cut yourself free, you need to know what you need to cut. So you're not cutting off your leg, you're cutting off the rope instead, right? We follow that up with the High Priestess, which is a card about relying on and trusting your instinct, trusting your intuition, listening to your inner voice and your inner wisdom, and really trusting it, right? It feels like you kind of try to logic and reason your way out of a lot of things, and maybe sometimes your gut instincts are right, but you spent so long trying to convince yourself that you're just crazy that you end up just walking right into it anyway. You're like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have thought too hard about it. That's kind of what this feels like to me. It's like the card's like you need to start listening to your gut a little bit more. Not saying you need to trust your gut instinct on everything, but you do need to start listening to it at least a little bit, you know. Listen to what your gut's saying and go, okay, if this is the case, then what should I do about it, right? And that feels especially so the case with the fact that we have the reverse Queen of Coins. Oh my god, Ghost Pepper, what the fuck did you send me? What the fuck is... Huh? What? Huh? Huh? Oh my god. Ghost Pepper? What the fuck? You just got me 5 games on Steam? Do I read them in... I think it might be out of order, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what order I'm supposed to read in. I'm just gonna start from the bottom and work up. Oh my god. You are near and dear. I want nothing but the best for you and hope the new year has nothing but luck in the cards for you. Merry Christmas. One of the best people I've ever met. See, I think it might be out of order, but oh my god. What the fuck? Also, you got me Persona 5 Royal, but my friend lent me the game. I forgot to take it off my wish list. They lent it to me though, so, but maybe you should give that one to somebody else who doesn't have it. So I'm gonna decline that one so you can possibly gift that to somebody else who doesn't have access to it, because my friend does have that one. Oh my god. You even got me Bustafellows. I've been wanting to play that one. A new visual novel from the legendary Extend, mixing dangerous romance with murder mystery. Bustafellows is a steamy noir mystery that will make you shiver, but ask for more. Oh my god. We pointing for that one, hi Yoku. Yeah, so I'm gonna decline the Persona 5 Royal because I technically already have a copy accessible to me. So that you can give that to somebody else who doesn't have it. But thank you for the other ones. There we go. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you. You also got me Sucker for Love. Oh my gosh, Sucker for Love, first date. That's such a cute one. I've also been looking at that one. Let me see if I can... Where is it? Sucker for Love, where are you? There it is, Sucker for Love. It's like Cthulhu dating sim, dude. It's so cute. Missed you and missed you too, chat. Yeah, we missed you too, Yoku. This is why Pupper's been working for Christmas. You're so sweet. I did not expect that at all. Holy shit. It scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god, I'm being bombarded by notifications. That's such a sweet surprise. Thank you so much. He's got another one? Another one? Oh, the needy streamer overload. Let's fucking go. Yeah, we gotta play that on stream. We gotta play that on stream for sure. Also, hi, Rockadon. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Ghost Pupper, for the presents. You're so sweet. Thank you. Pillow. Yeah, you got your pillow. Nice and cozy. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, Marsh, I was gonna warn you about something before I got distracted by shiny sparkly things. So Marsh, you have the reverse Queen of Coins. And the reverse Queen of Coins is a card of Amogus, basically. This is the Amogus card. There is an imposter among us, right? There's somebody who's kind of suspicious. There's something a little sussy-wussy happening here. It's kind of somebody that maybe is giving off some weird vibes. We don't fully know their intentions, but they're probably not super helpful toward you specifically. And you should kind of keep an eye out on that. There's some stinky intrigue afoot that you should keep your eye on. And it feels like your instinct is telling you this, but you're trying to logic your way out of it. And you're like, no, that can't possibly be the case. They would never do that to me. But like internally you're like, but if they feel kind of weird, but you know, I'm probably just overthinking it. This card's kind of telling you, maybe you aren't actually overthinking it, Marsh. Maybe they are actually, in fact, being a little, as the kids say, sus. So I think it's time for you to call an emergency meeting inside your mind and determine who is the imposter among us. Am I right? But yeah, so definitely it feels like you've got something weird going on, whether it's a person or a situation, and you're trying to talk yourself out of it. You're trying to convince yourself it's not actually the case. But it kind of is actually the case, and it's kind of holding you back, and it's tying you down, and you're almost blinding yourself from it. And so the card's like, you need to trust your instinct, you need to trust your gut, and you need to look at this and deal with this before it becomes a worse problem for yourself than it is right now. So trust your instinct, trust your wisdom. So it sounds like a person who's holding me back. Yeah. What's up, Twitch Nation? Hi, tired ticking time bomb. Welcome in. Also, hi, Steve. But yeah, so it definitely feels like there is a specific person who is kind of getting in the way of things for you. And you're kind of convincing yourself that it's not actually the case and is only further letting them do more to hold you back. So it's up to you to kind of, I think, trust and rely on your own instinct and your own gut and make your decisions from that. But yeah, I hope that helps, Marsh. Be careful, be safe. I got distracted from everything, so I didn't get to tell you that before I got distracted. But there you go. I hope that helps. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. You can't let the ops get you before it's time. Oh my god, the fucking gun. You're like, I'll hold them back. I'll do what I must. Yeah, hi, Steve. All right, next up after Marsh is Midnight Rain Love. I'll escape my problems with gacha plushies. Oh my god, yeah. So Midnight Rain Love, are you here? Okay, you said ops. You got like plus 50 aura. Oh my god, I'm such a Sigma. I'm here. Okay, hi. And Midnight Rain Love asks, may I ask how a guy named Quincy feels towards me, or if the connection between Quincy and me just needs to turn platonic? Okay, let's see what we got for you. Don't let the ops get you. Instead, let the oomfies on twitter.com get you. No, I'm a female, dear. It's just things are somewhat confusing. Yeah, no worries. I mean, I tend to just keep the love readings pretty gender neutral just in general, as it makes it easier. But yeah, no worries. And thanks so much for the follow, tired ticking time bomb. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Let's see what we got. Yay, welcome. Hi, Mr. Nightmare. Have you been lurking? Oh my gosh. Came up out of the woodwork. Alright, let's see what we got for you. Get back in my hands. Is Twitch giving me an ad for Verizon? Oh, damn, that's crazy. Surprised Amazon doesn't blast more ads on Twitch. They own the platform. They can just blast even more fucking Amazon ads on here. Up the wazoo. Okay, we got all 3 of the cards for you, Midnight Rain. So let's go ahead and put these up on the screen for you, starting with... Imagine getting an ad that's just a PNG of Jeff Bezos. I mean, he is the Amazon guy. That'd be scary, dude. It's like a fucking jump scare. You're just minding your own business, watching like some fucking cute anime girl on Twitch, and then all of a sudden you get fucking Jeff Bezos jump scared. Horrifying. Horrifying. It's like those Screamer games. Alright, and then we've got the last one, which is... FNAF jump scare with a Bezos 3D model. Oh my god, he's like reaching towards like your wallet to like steal your money. He's like, ah! Bezos jump scare is wild. Yeah, you gotta be careful on your toes for everything, dude. All right, so we've got the cards for you in order of left to right. We have the 6 of Wands, we have the 9 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Coins. So we'll go ahead and start with the 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands is a card that's immediately like, you need to talk about this with people who know the 2 of you better. I think you need a perspective from people close to you, because the 6 of Wands is a card about spending some time with friends, spending some time to reconnect with friends and take a breather, take a break. This is the, okay, take a step back, you know, breathe, spend some good time with friends, hang out with your friends, maybe, you know, hang out with some of his friends, get their vibes. Because, you know, I feel like it says a lot about a person, about the type of people they surround themselves with. And if his friends are a bunch of dicks, maybe it's not giving too much good stuff for what he might be, if those are the kind of people he surrounds himself with, right? So, you know, take a breather, take a break, hang out with your own friends. And I think getting their opinion from it too can be really crucial, especially if they also know this person as well. They're like, okay, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Like, am I crazy? Am I dreaming it up, you know? And then, you know, getting to spend time with his friends, see what kind of person he is, through the lens of who he is with his bros, you know? That's a huge thing. Who you are with your bros is wild, because you watch them play video games and he starts throwing slurs around, instant failure, instant fail, you know? The key thing is who they are with their bros, all right? Huge. Anyways, we followed up with the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is a card of taking your time, storing up energy, you know, bit by bit. It's about abundance, contentment, and self-reliance, right? Again, this sort of reiteration that you need to make sure that you'll be able to take care of yourself, building up your networks of people, because I think it's very easy, especially when you're in love and especially when you're interested in a specific person, that you end up developing only that relationship with that specific person and you kind of neglect other relationships. That's very common. I'm not saying that you specifically do that. I'm just saying that's very common for people in general to do. And I think this is the key to remind you, like, hey, if you are interested in something romantic with this person, then you should make sure that you're also stabilizing your connections with other people too, because, you know, you got to have a life outside of them anyways, You might as well strengthen that life outside of them while you're looking to pursue them. And I think having the extra community surrounding you can give you what you need to help give you that contentment and that fulfillment and that courage and that confidence to pursue, if that is the case, right? Having a bunch of people tell you, "Oh my God, you look so fucking hot in that dress," before you go out on, you know, a date with them, is gonna fill you with even more confidence. And you go, "Hell yeah. My friends just told me I look super fucking hot in this, so I know I'm gonna look super fucking hot in this." Why say slurs when you can call someone a little stinker? True. I'll be like, "Oh my God, you're such a fucking little stinker." You're a poo-poo head, dude. We all just talk like we're 7th graders. Anyways. So there is this sense of like, build yourself up, build up your strengths with other people around you, especially when it comes to a relationship with a specific person, which feels counterintuitive to tell you to develop relationships with other people instead of the specific person. But it's kind of what you need in order to make sure you have a stronger relationship with this person, whether it's platonic or romantic. I think making sure you're focusing on your other friendships and relationships with other people is just as much of a key component, right? Not the poo-poo heads. Call them fart ass. Oh no, that's too far. That's too far. That's fucked up, bro. You can't say that shit. I'm gonna tell the teacher on your ass. And then we followed up finally with the 7 of Coins. And the 7 of Coins is a card of forward motion. It is a card of growth. And overall, it's a card of hard work. It's not going to happen all at once, whether or not you know, something romantic develops or something platonic. But I think the key thing here is it's going to take time. It's going to take effort. There's no need to try to force things to happen quickly. Slow and steady. As long as you're taking any steps forward, you're still moving forward. So with that in mind, I think it's best for, weirdly enough, for you to focus on your other relationships if you want something to happen with this one. Which, like I said, it feels so crazy to say, but that really does really does feel that way. You're gonna tell the teacher never had you as a snitch. Oh my God. No, I snitch on the people I don't like, but I only snitch in moderation. I can let some shit slide. It just depends. Well, are you gonna bribe me? But yeah, I think the key thing here is, weirdly enough, if you want to see what kind of relationship you will have with this specific person, the best thing for you to do is develop your relationships with the people in both of your circles instead, and see what happens from there, right? I think that really is the key thing here. Develop your relationships with people in both of your circles, so not just your own friends, but also some of his friends, and go from there and be like, okay, this is the kind of person you are. This is the kind of person I am, and we're making and strengthening our connection with each other through our connections and others. And then maybe from there you decide, actually, I do just like you more as a friend. Or maybe you decide that, you know, maybe we can be more than that. I was hoping for a more clear answer. I mean, I can't tell you, yes, he likes you romantically, or no, he likes you platonically. I think that's something you have to discover for yourself. And it really feels like the cards are kind of telling you it really is up to your connections with other people, ironically enough. Like, I'm sorry I can't be like a clear, yes, pursue him romantically, but it really does feel like the cards are kind of saying like, hey, you know, the best way to get to know somebody is, you know, birds of a feather who flock together. And from there, you know, things can pursue. But it feels like maybe things are a little too undeveloped as a whole to really know. You just gotta adjust the transparency slider. That'll make it clearer. Yeah. Let me lower the opacity real quick. I mean, I hope that does give you at least something to think about in this case as well. Is your relationships with other people are a huge contributing factor in even your relationship with one specific person. And I think keeping that in mind is something that will help you determine for yourself of whether or not you should pursue them platonically or romantically. But yeah, I hope that helps at least give you something to think about in that case. Who has the time for slurs in classes? Americans out here just trying to pay the rent and eat. True, true. I do love to eat some good food. I should make some good dinner later, actually. Thanks for reading. Yeah, like I said, I hope it helps. I hope it helps. Our relationships with people don't exist in a vacuum. They rely on the relationships we have with other people associated with those people too. And they can be influenced by any number of things. And I think recognizing the fact that our relationships don't exist in a vacuum is the key to understanding our relationships better with other people. Everything's sort of like intrinsically linked, you know, weirdly enough. But yeah, let's see who is next. Next up, we've got Condorcito. Are you here, Condorcito? I am here. Hi. And Condorcito also wants a love reading. I got you. I got you. I'm almost out of water. All right. Let's go ahead and shuffle and let's see what we got for you here. Got him. Oh shit. Fucking busted, dude. Let's see what we got for your love reading. We don't have mutual friends or whatever like that. We just met from working together one day and you came at me, but things are confusing. I mean, I think that is the case of like, maybe you should hang out with friends. Maybe you should offer to go hang out in a friend setting, you know, and see from there. For some context, I'm in a situationship with them. Oh my god, Condorcito getting some right now. Holy shit. Good for you. But I mean, if you met at work, then you can also ask your other coworkers what they think, you know? In that case, you have mutual coworkers, don't you? Can't you hang out with some of them as well and get their idea and opinions on how he is? You know, is he just like, you know, kind of flirty like that with everyone? Does he act in a respectable manner around other people? Who are the people he tends to hang out with at work? Who are his work friends? You know, I think those are also ways to do it. If you're work buddies. If everything goes well tomorrow, I'll ask her if she wants to be more serious. Oh my gosh, Condorcito. Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. I'm like blushing for you. The Fortnite Skibbity Toilet collab. The Fortnite Skibbity Toilet collab is real. You know what else is real? Hatsune Miku Fortnite concert is gonna be real. I'm going to have to play Fortnite for Miss Miku. Hatsune Miku and Fortnite is gonna be canon. Oh, I need it so bad, dude. Yeah, Miss Miku. Yeah. Not just a concert, she's getting a skin too. Yeah, god, fuck. I'm gonna have to learn how to play Fortnite now. All for Miss Miku. I do it for Miss Miku. My queen. No, because he works for a rival company. I mean, what is this, a fucking Hallmark movie? Your rival, your fucking business rivals and working at rival companies, but you feel a spark for each other and he confesses for you. This is literally the plot of a movie, bro. Should get some coffee or something. I'm a lady trucker. Oh, let's fucking go. Oh my god, then you gotta go. Oh my god. You meet up at the rest stop and you're like, hey, crazy, you drive here often? You drive here often? That'd be fucking wild, dude. And then oh my god, when you go into like the little rest stop and you both buy like, you know, the sandwiches and you split the sandwiches together. Oh my god, how romantic. Get a hard-boiled egg sandwich at the rest stop. And then they hold your hand while you have to use the bathroom. Fortnite is crazy, man. You can have Shaq and Miku and Optimus Prime and Spider-Man hanging out. Don't forget, they're also all wearing fucking Nike shoes, too. Hatsune Miku with the freshest fucking drip for her shoes. While wearing a Skibbity toilet backpack. We were on a similar trip hauling the same thing. He made me wait for him at a stop sign so he could give me his number. Oh my god, that's so fucking cute, dude. That's very cute. I think you should at least, you know, hang out, get to know each other. To say whether or not you'll just be coworker buddies or if you'll be, you know, anything more than that. I think the first step is just like casual hangout, you know. Miku with the J's is fucking Pikachu. Yeah. She'd look so good in them, dude. 100%. Miku can pull off anything. Mr. Beast with elf shoes is real now. I hate that. I hate that so much. I try. Yeah, you got this. I mean, just think about it. The premise of your life literally sounds like the beginning of a Hallmark romance movie. So you got that going for you at least. Thank you again. I appreciate you. Yeah. You got this. You got this. I mean, if you work for rival companies, isn't it only an issue if you leak company secrets or something? Yeah, I mean, you're trucking. You're not really like handling like confidential documents. It's not like they're gonna go over and like fucking open up the back of your truck and like release all of the cargo so they can get there first. Like, yeah, I delivered this. Our company gets the pay cut, and you're like, oh, I trusted you. We shared that hard-boiled egg sandwich at that rest stop 500 miles ago, and to think you would betray me like this. And then, yeah. Dude, that would be intense. I would watch a movie about that. I would absolutely watch a romance movie about two truckers from rival companies. Oh yeah, I just learned something cool. My boss told me some tricks to be the man corpo. Ooh. Hazmat has confidential documents. So when is this romance novel coming out, Derry? Oh shit, I gotta write the fan fiction myself, don't I? I have to write everything myself around here, don't I? Sounds like a writing prompt and a half, yeah. Holy crap, Lois, this is worse than the time I was in the big city working woman with visiting a small town and learning the magic of Christmas. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, you need to see if he's a single dad. If he is a single father, then you know for a fact that you're in a Christmas movie. 100%. If he's a single father taking care of his young daughter, you are in a Christmas movie. You are in a romance Christmas movie. 1000%. They're always single fathers. Me? Yeah. Yeah. You need to see if he's got a daughter. Every single time. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. Damn, Hallmark movies so hard you become the Hallmark movie. Well, see. Oh my god. Are you about to tell me he actually is a single father? Because holy shit, that's actually gonna be fucking funny. Or are you gonna say that you're the single mom? Because that could also be a plot twist as well. Yes, he is. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, you're literally in a fucking movie, dude. Ask him for fucking coffee or some shit. Or cocoa. Or, you know. Yeah, go on a Denny's date. Get the fucking grand slam. Well, you know why they call them Hallmark movies. True. Because they mark on my halls till like Christmas. Where'd my redeem go? Oh my god, did it eat your fucking redeem, Yoku? I was like, why are you just saying good girl? Twitch Ada, yeah, Twitch went, oh, my redeem now, oh. Redeems nuts. Oh my gosh. Why was that so hard to say? Redeems nuts. Dara, you can't say that? Say what? What? I can't say that. Oh. I can't say that? God, this is just like SawCon all over again, dude. Fucking crazy. Anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing Condorcito's love reading. Hallmark worships cheaters finding love in some bum town rather than breaking up with their fiance right before their wedding. I mean, it's not real, dude. They're not real movies. You understand what's happening in there is a fictional story, right? You understand that, right, Steve? It's not real. Well, it's 1 a.m. here. Gotta go get some sleep. Good night, Midnight Rain. Sweet dreams. Take care of yourself. I thought every movie actually... Yeah, it's all documentaries, actually. They're all documentaries. Everything that's ever happened in a movie has been real. They're really good at recording it. Alright, we got the cards for you. Joey, may I please have one redeem? Pushes me. Okay. Okay, Yoku. You're a very good girl, Yoku. There you go. So you're saying Dreddy Fazbear is real? Yeah, dude, Dreddy Fazbear is real, dude. Yeah, Freddy is teal. I thought he was brown. Isn't Freddy Fazbear brown? He's not actually brown, he's actually teal like Perry. Who's Perry? You mean, that's just a platypus. Perry the platypus. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's put these up on the screen for you. Oh, Condorcito. I keep getting distracted. Stop distracting me. He's gold? No, that's Golden Freddy's gold. But regular Freddy isn't gold. Because otherwise, there's no distinction between regular Freddy and Golden Freddy. You have every ounce of my attention. Freddy the platypus. Places? The fuck did you spell that, Ren? You fucked that up so hard. You fumbled that so fucking hard. I guess technically Glamrock Freddy has teal. Well, you know why Golden Freddy's gold. Why? Why is he gold? I actually don't know Five Nights at Freddy's lore. The Piss Bear? Ew. Ew, but ew. That's so unsanitary. Kids go there. He can't be the Piss Bear. That's yucky. That's non-sanitary. That's gotta like be against some sort of protocol, dude. There's no way. You seem like you would. What are you implying by saying that I look like I would know Five Nights at Freddy's lore? No, the only Five Nights at Freddy's content I've consumed is the movie with Josh Hutcherson, because I had a crush on Josh Hutcherson as a kid. So when that movie came out, I had to watch it. Also, my partner wanted to watch it too, so we watched it together. That's the only content of Five Nights at Freddy's I've ever consumed. It was a fun movie though, I did like it. They had to keep explaining all of the lore bits to me though, because like I don't understand. He's gold skin because he stayed a virgin his whole life. God gave him the gold skin. Oh my god. That's a hi, potato cheese. Welcome in. How are you? You have pronouns. Everybody has pronouns. It came free with your fucking birth. Everybody has pronouns. Unless you're like agender, then I guess technically you don't have pronouns. Priest didn't pre-order him. Oh no. Not gonna lie on the virgin. Oh no, potato cheese. You gotta take care of yourself. We're here for you if you just need to relax. It's like, a Freddy lore is so confusing. Even the fandom can't agree. Yeah, the fandom for Five Nights at Freddy's is kind of intimidating, honestly. What if my pronouns is none, do not refer to me? Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. That's like agender. So technically you wouldn't have pronouns, but like everybody usually, for the most part, has pronouns. Unless you're specifically like agender and therefore don't. But that's a very, very, very small percentage of people. Where was I? Oh yeah. You got... Keep getting distracted. You guys keep distracting me. Oh my god. I gotta focus. I just shift this shit to Wumbo. Alright, let me see. And the final one is... There we go. Okay, we got all the cards. My pronouns are USA. Oh my gosh. Alright. We got everything. So thanks for grabbing your daily pillow, potato chips. I identify as a dumbass. I mean, don't we all? At least a little bit, you know? My pronouns are yup, okay, sure. How would you use that in a sentence? If you guys are gonna say that your pronouns are that, I want to see you guys use that shit in a sentence. So, yup decided to go ahead and get okay stuff to use for sure. Like, think about it. Think about it in terms of actual grammar, how you're gonna use that shit. Okay? Okay? Yup self. It don't hit. Yup said sure's pronouns are okay. But then it'd be sure's and not sure, if that's the case for your pronouns. Smart asses. Yeah. Just you gotta use it in an actual sentence in order for me to check it off the list. All right. Well, we got all the cards for you. Condorcito, for your love reading. So in order of left to right, we have the Six of Swords. We got the 10 of Wands. And we have the reverse King of Coins. What are Michael Jackson's pronouns? And hee hee. That's what his pronouns are. Yeah. I knew that. I fucking got that shit. Nailed it. Locked and loaded, baby. Alright, so we're gonna start with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of journey to new places, right? It's taking the good things with you as you move on to greener pastures, right? Journey to a new place, taking the good things with you, and it's also success after anxieties. So it feels like a really solid start for you in terms of a love reading right off the bat. We're moving to a good place, we're moving in a new direction, and we're taking the good shit with us, right? Which, considering what you were talking about before, what you're thinking about, that feels like a pretty strong starter card for you, right? And then we follow that up with the 10 of Swords. Or not 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands is a card of kind of like it's a bit of a trial in the heart. It's a little bit tough. It is a little bit of worry, anxiety, fear. For sure. It's a heavy burden. It's weighing down on you a little bit. And it's also a little bit of a fear of being like forgotten or not being perceived, right? Because we have forget-me-not flowers on here as well. So it feels very much like you want to be truly seen for who you are and how you want to be in this relationship, but you're also scared that, you know, this is a big trial. This is a huge trial in a relationship and moving to something more serious, I think. And then finally, moving over to the reverse King of Coins. Also, hi, Mita. And so reverse King of Coins is a sense of rigidity, almost to the point of stubbornness. The sense of like someone who is obsessed with success but doesn't enjoy what they already have because they're already looking for the next big thing that they need to do. And to me, this kind of feels like it's a little tough. it's definitely weighing on you, I think, asking them to be serious with you, and you want to take things with them to the next level for sure. But also it feels a little bit of like a fear of, what if they say no? What if they say that they're only interested in something only casual, right? I think that's the key thing here. Have they also given you hints that they're also interested in something more serious too, you know? I think that's also something to consider. Have they shown any signs of maybe perhaps thinking about wanting something more as well? I think that's something to also sort of contemplate. You know, are there signs there that they might be interested in something more genuine and more serious than something that you currently have that's very casual? But also, I think it's a matter of, are you open to, if they say no, we should just keep what we have right now? Are you open to going that way? Or are you feeling very rigid and like, no, I want something more serious? I think that's also a key thing here, is like, how rigid are you going to be about this? How stubborn are you going to be? How stubborn might they be about this too? Are they also going to be like, no, I only want something casual. I don't want anything serious as well. I think that's sort of the key thing, is understanding that maybe one of you might be more rigid and not willing to compromise on things than others. But it is also, I think, because you said you're going to do it afterwards, if things go well, you're going to ask them. And while you're there, these are sort of questions to keep in your mind during the time you spend with them. Does it feel like they're also maybe craving something more serious as well? Does it also feel like they might be open to the possibility? Does it feel like you can compromise with them on certain things? How open are you to finding something that works for you? How open are they to finding something that works for you? And I think if you keep these things in mind, it'll help you reach the best decision you can. But personally, this does feel weirdly like a kind of positive reading, especially because we immediately start with that 6 of Swords, which leads me to feel like there is a possibility that you're going to take these experiences and move forward with something good. I don't know if it's with them specifically, but it definitely feels like this experience will move you into a good direction. And I am keeping my fingers crossed for you. I do hope that things go well for you, Condorcito, and that they say yes, and that they are interested in something more, because I think that'd be really sweet and really amazing and really adorable. And I'm rooting for you. So you got this. You got this. I believe in you. You can do it. Okay. Next up, we've got... Yeah, my fingers are crossed for you. You got this, Condorcito. Next up, we have Poppy. Are you here, Poppy? Present. Hi, Poppy. Oh, so you want the inspiration spell? All right. Let me see. Let me pull out my spell book real quick for the inspiration spell. Okay. Let muses sing and energy flow. Unblock the dams that hold back the power and free it. Go to the goal ever closer. Luchum inspire. There you go. I hope that gives you lots of inspiration, but if not, no refunds or returns. So, hope that works. Thank you for the hydrate. Holy shit. I was thirsty. It kind of helped. Good. I'm glad. All right. Next up is Poppy, who wants a future reading. So let's see what we got for you, Poppy. Oh, did you want a oracle card, Poppy, since you are subbed? Did you chug a water bottle? It'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna piss on stream. I'm I'm not doing that. I'm drinking plenty of water, and I will drink more after stream too. But I'm not chugging water. Ah, I dropped a card. Tell me, will my future help my chaotic, scattered mind? I want an oracle card. Okay. Let's see what we got for you, Poppy. And then after Poppy, we've got Seikatsu. And then after Seikatsu, I think we have the raffle slot. No, I'm not gonna do that. New reward idea, chug water bottle? No. That's not gonna be an option. I'm not doing that. That's not happening. I stay plenty hydrated on stream. I don't need to do that. Also, it's not an effective way to hydrate yourself, chugging water. Your body can only handle approximately 8 fluid ounces at once in order to take it in. Anything more than that, you're just gonna piss out immediately. It's not actually gonna go through your system. So in order to hydrate effectively, you should be drinking in 8-ounce increments over a span of time. Yeah. Also, hi Indigo, welcome in. How are you? Doing good, I'm glad, I'm glad. I was actually working on your commission yesterday on stream, and I'm planning to work on it some more tonight after stream too. But if you want to see some snippets of it, it should be in the VOD if you're curious. Yeah, I had to scroll through a little bit of it, but there were some parts where I like showed off the work in progress for it. I may have fallen asleep to that VOD. Oh, nice and cozy. Counterpoint to the 8 ounces thing, it's funny to chug a bottle of water and my existence is just to be a goober. Yeah, but I'm not a little clown. You don't see any little bells on my shoes. I'm not a little court jester jingling around. It's your job to wear the bells on your shoes, not mine. Alright, let's see what we got. Make a clown noise. Yeah, hit him with the little honk honk. Yeah. Some fucking cartoon Looney Tunes ass shit. Let's see what we got. And now let's grab your oracle card, Poppy. I did see the art of VOD. Yeah, nice, nice. What does VOD stand for? Video. That's just what it's called. I guess I can Google. Why is it called VOD? VOD stands for Video on Demand and is a way of consuming video content stored in online libraries. Unlike traditional broadcast television, videos are pre-recorded and uploaded to an online catalog so audiences can access them at any time from any compatible device. There you go. Video on demand. Now we know. We learned together, chat. Isn't that amazing? We love learning. All right. We got all the cards for you, Poppy. So let me go ahead and put them up on the screen. Starting with... Being here and hearing a soothing tone is helping me. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad, potato cheese. Yeah, just relax, unwind. Maybe make yourself some tea or some coffee or some cocoa, something warm and cozy. Apple cider, hot apple cider would be so banger right now. I kind of want spice cider. I'm gonna have to see if I can get some. I might get some later. Treat myself. I'm taking it tomorrow though. I don't think any of the stores are open, sadly. But yeah. Some hot spiced cider, or ooh, some mulled wine. I do love mulled wine. There is something that hits about hot spiced wine. What's better, apple cider or apple fritters? You're pitting two bad bitches against each other and making me choose between them. They're both amazing in their own ways. Apple cider is warm and cozy and fills you up and warms you up from inside out. But apple fritters are crispy and sweet and delightful and delicious. It feels like a shame to force me to pick one or the other. I don't think I could do that. What about whiskey? I do like whiskey. I tend to like whiskey cocktails specifically. I'm not really a straight whiskey kind of person, but I do love a good strong whiskey cocktail. I think unironically, I'm pretty sure my favorite whiskey cocktail is probably an old fashioned, dude. There's just something about it. It's nice. It's got good flavor. Oh, and then the last card we've got is there we go. Okay. We've got all of the cards for you, Poppy. So, in order of left to right, we have the Four of Cups. We've got the Justice card. And we have the Five of Cups. And then for your Oracle card, we have Hedge, like a hedge maze. It's like a bunch of bushes and shit. They call it whiskey because they pack a whole whisk in the bottle as a bonus. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. It's gotta be expensive. Metal ain't cheap. But yeah. Why am I getting 8 Adderall? Oh, that's Twitch. That's a Twitch thing. Usually if it's a big number though, that's because it's like a bunch of shorter ads. But you can still hear me, right, Poppy? Yeah, Poppy subs, so Poppy shouldn't have any ads. Okay. So, we start with the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is a card of you have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices. But just because you have a lot of choices doesn't necessarily mean that they're all the best choice for you, right? You got a lot of options, but what matters is what option works best for you, right? This is a card of sometimes you need to focus inward and really think about what's going to work best for you before you make any decisions, right? Like I said, you have a lot of different directions you can go in, but there's definitely a specific direction that's going to work best for you. And it's up to you to really stop and think about what direction that actually is, right? We follow that up with the Justice card. And the Justice card is a card that is all about timing. It's the card of the time is right. Everything has lined up perfectly. Your success is imminent, right? This is a card of balance. The scales of justice feels like they're finally weighing in your favor. This is an action card. This is telling you if you're going to act, if you're going to make your choice, now is the time to make your choice, whatever the case might be for that, right? But you still need to make your decision. You need to actually take action, not just thinking about what's going to work, but you also need to decide and then actively choose that path for yourself. And following that as well with the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is a card of breaking from your dependency on others, self-reliance, and trusting that you're the only one you really need to take care of this, right? Having other people around you to help you is great and helpful, but this is also a card that reminds you that you can do this on your own. You don't need the other people. It's nice to have them there, but you can handle things on your own. You are strong enough, you are capable enough to do things on your own, right? And to defend what it is that gives you the strength you need to keep moving forward. And then that brings us to your oracle card, which is hedge, like the hedge maze, right? Which is a sense of potential, but also boundaries and also indecision, right? You're so stuck thinking about what direction you should go in, you're not moving at all. You're never going to get out of the maze if you're just standing there deciding whether or not you should go left or right, right? You have to actually decide, okay, I'm going to go left, and then you move left. Otherwise, you will be stuck in that maze forever, right? Because you can think and theorize all you want, but at the end of the day, you still need to take action. And that is the key thing here, is you gotta take action, you know? But yeah, I don't know, maybe that gives you some reassurance. It feels like you got a lot of great opportunities, you got a lot of great things to do, and the cards are telling you, like, now's the time to act. Decide what you're gonna do and do it and stick with it, you know? Just do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. That's literally what this reading is. 100%. It's Shia LaBeouf screaming at you to just do it. But I don't know, maybe that gives you the courage to actually take action and do it, you know? But that is the key thing here. Also, hi, Naughty. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Yes, I will sip. But yeah, I mean, hopefully that helps. Gives you some insight into that. The cards are telling you, you can theorize all you want, but what matters is action. And what matters is making your words into real, feasible battle plans, you know? And I think if you do that, you'll be on a good path for yourself. Okay. Next up, we've got Seikatsu. Are you still here, Seikatsu? I don't even know if they're still here. They might have disappeared. They might have gone to bed or something. Seikatsu, are you still here? I've been indecisive. I know I got potential, but I'm kind of scared since I have like, Yeah, you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta take the leap. You gotta take the jump. I was just playing Nikki. Oh my god, I'm gonna play Nikki after stream too. Yes, 100%. How far are you in it, by the way? Have you been making good progress on Nikki? I ended up crafting the dress for the Wishful Arosa. I managed to beat the last faction and beat the Sovereign afresh, and I finally got the last piece I needed to craft the Wishful Arosa dress literally last night after your stream. I managed to do it. I was so fucking happy. So I finished the whole main story quest now. It was crazy. It was so satisfying though. Alright, and Seikatsu asks, I don't know what to say. Is 2025 my year? Yeah, we can do a reading for 2025 for you. We can do a 2025 general reading for you. See if it's your year. And you go against the last faction quest to get the materials for the dress. Yeah. It's tough. I only barely beat the Sovereign afresh. Barely. I was biting my fucking teeth, my nails with my teeth, like staring at the screen, looking at the scores as it was coming in. I think I literally only barely managed to beat them by like 150 points. It was really fucking close, but I did it. Yeah, it was crazy. It was actually fucking crazy, dude. I'm still trying. Oh, I lucked out that I managed to do it in my first try, but it was scary. Like I said, I almost didn't beat them. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna lose. But now that I did it, I can try and grind so I can make a second copy of the dress, and I can hopefully get it get the other coloration, the evolution of it. Welcome back, Sammy. Wow, Christmas, just in a week. Oh, wow. Christmas, can you believe it? Christmas, in just a week. In just a week, Christmas. Wow. Yeah. Let's see what we got for you, Seikatsu. Oh. Has this year been kind of rough on you? I feel like this year's been kind of especially rough for you. It feels like things have been really hard. This is the first Christmas I'm not looking forward to. Then you gotta find something to make you look forward to it. You gotta find something that you are looking forward to and plan it for Christmas, so then you're looking forward to Christmas. That's the trick. You gotta think of something for yourself that you are excited for. And then we've got... And then we've got the third card, which is... Okay. So, we've got all of the cards for you, Seikatsu, for your general 2025 rating. In order of left to right, we've got the reverse 3 of Cups, we have the 8 of Swords, and we have the reverse 10 of Swords. And this is kind of why I asked if maybe this year wasn't a good year for you, specifically because of the reverse 10 of Swords. But we'll get into that as we start breaking it down. First, we'll start with the reverse 3 of Cups, right? So the reverse 3 of Cups is a card of success without satisfaction. You're winning, but it doesn't really feel like you're winning. You're doing everything right, but you're not happy. It's a very empty success. And this is a card that kind of tells you, well, what would make you happy? Maybe what would make you happier is if you're not necessarily quote unquote winning, but you're doing something that actually brings you joy. And if that's the case, what is that? What would that be, right? Because kind of right now what you're doing, technically you are successful, but you're not happy. And so this is a card that kind of tells you, well, what would make you happy? What would give you satisfaction? What would spark joy for you, right? And it feels like this is something that you're too scared to do because we have the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is a card of feeling frozen or stuck in place. It's fear of leaving a bad situation because maybe you're scared that it could get even worse. It's this sense of like, oh God, I'm just kind of stuck here. There's no way for me to actually get out of this situation. I'm going to be trapped in this life forever. Which isn't true. Because the 8 of Swords is a sword card. You have the ability to cut yourself out of this situation. You don't have to feel frozen and stuck in place. You don't have to feel like the vines are tying your feet to the ground because you've got a sword in your hand. You can cut yourself free. But it is a matter of you are scared. And I think that's normal. And I think that happens. The shit already kind of sucks. You're like, but what if it sucks even worse on the other side? Maybe it's better if it sucks here, but I don't have to worry about it sucking even more over there if I go over there. And so that's kind of tied you to the place where you are right now. And honestly, that's not a good move. It's not a good move. You have to take risk if you want to have change. And the thing is that you do want change. You do want things to change. You're not happy with how things are right now, but you're so scared that you're going to fuck it up even further that you're not even going to try. And the cards are like, that's not going to help you at all. You're never going to get out of the situation if you don't even try to get out of the situation, out of a generalized fear of a worse situation, right? And that brings me to the reverse 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is normally a card of misfortune. It is a card of despair. It is a card of anguish. It is pain. It is misery. It is loss. It is defeat. This is the card of shit fucking sucks. Shit was not a good time. But we have it in reverse, which means you've already hit rock bottom. You've already hit the worst it's gonna get. And the only direction to go from here is up. So weirdly enough, it's an encouraging card. It's kind of telling you, this is the worst it's gonna get. The only thing that could happen is that things get better. Which in a way is weirdly encouraging, right? Kind of telling you like, yes, things absolutely did suck. Things absolutely did feel fucking awful. But this is the worst it's gonna get. That means it can only get better. That means it can only get easier. That means it can only be more satisfying. And I think taking that leap and moving in that direction of what will be satisfying for you, what will be happy for you, is gonna be a million times better than whatever you're going through right now. And I think 2025, it's telling you, is the year for you to actually take that action, for you to take that plunge, knowing that it will not be worse than what you've already dealt with. It will not be worse than what you're already going through right now. And like I said, it's scary. It's really scary because that genuine fear of, but what if it is worse? What if I fuck things up like irreparably and I can't undo it? I mean, that's a very valid worry to have, but I don't think that's necessarily the case with this. And I think if you plan things accordingly, and you do your best to take care, sometimes you just have to take that first step in that new direction. And that's what you need to evolve, to move forward and to build something much better and much more satisfying for yourself, right? I mean, if you think of it like a garden, the first year you garden, you are not going to get any good results. It's probably going to be a really shit harvest. You're probably going to kill a bunch of plants. But the second year, it gets better, right? You learn from your past mistakes in the previous year. You develop and you get even better. And maybe you actually get like, kind of a shitty harvest, but you get a harvest. But then the third year, you've built up even more knowledge. You've built up even more experience, and you're building things up even better and better. And now you get an actual halfway decent, harvest, and you keep going from there, right? Each year better than the last. Each year a step further than you were before. And yeah, when you started the first year, it was pretty rough. It was pretty tough. And you were probably wondering, why the fuck am I even trying to build a garden? I'm just gonna fucking kill everything. But it gets better. With time, with effort, with plans, it gets better. It gets easier. But it's a matter of deciding and actually actively building that garden in the first place. If you decide, nah, I'm just gonna fuck it up, I'm not even gonna bother trying to build the garden, you will never have those harvests from the third and fourth and fifth years because you never built the garden in the first place, And I think that's sort of the key thing here is, it is scary, but do you really want to live your life how it is right now? Do you really want this to be how it is? Because it feels like you're not really happy with how it is. And that's an action you have to take for yourself, is deciding, no, I'm not happy with how things are right now. I'm going to change it. I'm going to take action, and I will carve a better path for myself if that's what it takes. But yeah, I hope that helps, Seikatsu. Maybe that gives you some encouragement to take the plunge, to do what you got to do for yourself, to bring you some joy. This is very interesting. Oh my gosh, you sound like me when I'm pulling the cards. I don't know what that means. Anyone ever used the go to bed reward right at the start of the stream? Yes. Yes, they have. Yeah. My partner wanted to play Lego Fortnite with me right when I had to stream, and I told them that I had to stream. And then as soon as I started stream, they redeemed it so I'd play Lego Fortnite with them. but then they realized I was actually gonna do it, and they're like, no, wait, I was just kidding. But yeah, that has actually happened. Thank you for the reading. Yeah, I hope it helps. I hope it helps. Like I said, maybe it gives you some reassurance and some strength to know that it can be like in your hands to make your life better for yourself. Even if it's rough at first, it will only get better from there, you know? Yeah, and we got one raffle slot, you guys. So for those of you in chat who have not gotten a reading yet from me today and you would like one, I am thinking of a number between 1 through 10, and the first person to guess it can get the reading. Oh my god, potato cheese. It was literally 6. That was literally the number I had in my head. What the fuck? All right, potato cheese. What do you want for your reading? That's crazy. I don't think that's ever fucking happened before. Somebody immediately guessed the number. Oh yeah, yeah. What do you want for your reading, potato cheese? Relationships reading, like a future relationships. Top 10 numbers. Number 1 will surprise you. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and start shuffling. Let's see what we get for you. All right, potato cheese. Future relationships. Get that one on Watch Mojo. Yeah, I'll make a top 10 numbers PowerPoint for you guys. Number 10, number 10. This is the worst number because it's the last number, and therefore not good. Coming in at number 9 is number 4. It's just as bad as not being in the top 3, being in the bottom 1. It's just as sad. Number 3 gets 5 spots. Let's see what we got for your future relationships reading, cheese. Okay. We've got all of the cards for you, potato cheese. So let's go ahead and put them up on the screen. Starting with... There we go. All right. We've got the cards for you, potato cheese, for your future relationships reading. So, in order of left to right, we have the Sun, we have the Chariot, and we have the 3 of Wands. So, let's go ahead and start breaking this down, starting with the Sun. The Sun is warmth, it's happiness, it's light, it's life, it's pleasure in the simple things, right? It's optimism. And I think that's such a wonderful thing to have at the very start of a card reading about relationships, even future relationships. It's this sense of optimism. It's this sense of there is goodness, there is brightness, there is warmth. It gives you a sense of things are going to work out, things are going to be okay, right? We followed up as well with the Chariot, which again is another really strong, really wonderful card, because the Chariot is a card of victory. It's a card of triumph. It's a card of willpower. It's a card of success. It's taking everything you've learned from all of your past experiences and using it to achieve greatness, all right? There's the sense of like the trumpets are playing, you're managing to triumph and make things happen that you've been wanting to happen for so long because of all of the failures you've had before, because things didn't work out the first several times. That's what's leading you to this success now that's going to be so much stronger. Because when you win at the very first instance, you don't learn anything, but it's because you fail that those are learning opportunities for you in the future. So whenever you do succeed, it's because you have all this extra knowledge. It makes that strength even more powerful for you. Right? So it feels like because things have not been as easy, because things have been rough, because there have been prior failures, this is building up your strengths for future successes. Crazy enough, right? And then finally, we have the reverse Three of Wands. And the reverse Three of Wands is a card of don't count your chickens before they hatch, right? Don't assume things until they are confirmed. I think that's the key thing here is understanding what you do have and what you don't have, and don't assume that you have things that you don't have yet, right? And this can mean a lot of things, especially in terms of relationships. But there is a sense of like, sometimes things do go wrong, right? Sometimes you feel amazing chemistry with somebody, and maybe you think, oh my God, we're like totally gonna go out, but then somebody else beats you to the punch and asks them out and they say yes. And you're like, well, fuck, right? Or this can be a matter of you're assuming that everything's perfectly fine, but maybe in a future relationship, things aren't. But because they're not actively bringing it up, you think, oh, well, things are fine then. And the cards are like, well, maybe you should, double check to make sure that the issues have been resolved before you move on, right? Because maybe for them, they haven't moved on from this yet. It can mean a lot of things, but the key thing here is don't assume things are a done deal until you got the stamp, right? I think that is the key thing, is understanding what you do and do not have. And when you have that, then it makes it a lot easier for you to acquire the things that you do not have, right? Understanding what you hold, what cards are in your hands, and then using that to take action. Right? But overall, this does feel like a very positive reading for you, especially in terms of future relationships. It feels like because of your past failures, it's setting you up for future success. But just keep in mind that life is complicated, and sometimes you need to wait until things are fully finalized before moving on to the next steps, right? Don't skip several steps. You gotta one step at a time. And I think that's gonna help you a lot with your future relationships, is just taking it one step at a time. But yeah, you got this. I believe in you, potato cheese. It's all gonna be daijoubu. You got this. All right, and that is all of the readings. I am gonna make some hot cocoa and play Infinity Nikki and work on commissions later. So let's see who is live, who's on. Let's see. There is Harper. Harper is streaming Code Bunny. There's ASMR, just chatting. What y'all feeling? Code Bunny, ASMR, or just chatting? Also, thank you for the hydrate. Yes, I will drink the last of my water. It made me feel a lot, and I mean a lot better. Oh, I'm glad. Sometimes you just need to hear it from a second perspective, Tired ticking time bomb. You're a very, very good girl. A very good girl. There you go. There's your redeem. All right, well, I'm going to pick one of the three at random then, if nobody has any personal preferences between the three. All right, we're going to read this person. Harper. I already picked somebody else when you said that. Okay, we can read Harper. We can read Harper if you guys want. Alright, we'll go ahead and set that up. Oh, I have to do it on this side. There we go. And then we'll do raid message if you guys want. It's just Sleep Magician raid. I am planning to stream tomorrow. Might be Infinity Nikki, might be something else. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see where the coin falls for that. But we will be streaming tomorrow. And then Saturday in the Discord, we will be watching Barbie and the Nutcracker for our Discord movie night. So if you guys aren't in the Discord, there you go. Feel free to pop in and hang out. It's a very chill, cool place. But yeah, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow for whatever adventures await us. But if not, no worries. I'll see you when I see you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And good night.